Hi and welcome to Nerdy Gamers. The game today we're going to be playing is UFO Aftermath. Okay, let's get started then. Okay, so last time we were off, we were just kind of getting ready to expand. We'd got a whole group of people and literally just got a new character, so we're just going to set them off onto training and just check everyone else. Other than that, I think we're kind of ready to go. Also, just make sure we haven't got any armour, because sometimes may have finished off sun armour. Nope, not yet. Just quickly also just check our research. Going with the sun armour, and we have still going with the transient theories and stuff like that. And we are waiting to get hold of a mission over the top of one of these little patches, so that we can try and get hold of the biomass, so we can start the next part of the research. It's going to be fairly critical. Okay, so we've got some missions that we can go. We've got capture a live specimen, and we've also got this mission over here. So what we're going to do is just going to do this nearby mission here first. Okay, so one of the other things I'm going to try and do is going to try and change around some of what I do, rather than just talking about just the game. We'll talk about some other bits and pieces that have been going on. Now this past week has been fairly long week, but oh my god, this Saturday was, I've come to declare it stupid day, because it just got pretty ridiculous at one point. And it kind of started up, I've got a tennis game to go to, and so I get up early in the morning and I'm getting all my stuff together, and I want to get some breakfast before I go, so I head off. And thought, right, I'll get there with plenty of time, but it turns out I got there too early. So I thought, right, well, it's going to take me a while to get into town, so I head off into town. Hopefully it just should turn up just as the shop's open. That'll give me time to grab the tennis racket, because I don't own one, and get back home.
Yes, sir.
And also grab something to eat. So I thought that's not going to be too much of a problem. So after I've done that, go get the tennis racket, but it took ages. They didn't open until the actual tennis was supposed to start, so that actually ended up taking quite a while.
There's one. Good to go. Yes, sir.
I read you. I'm ready for further orders.
Just kind of, ooh, no.
Good to go.
Come back to this in a second.
Ready. I'm ready for further orders.
Yeah, that was kind of important. I killed that.
Good to go.
So yeah, so I got the tennis racket. It's now tennis is due to start, so kind of need to go get the food, so I'm not starving on the way. So I end up having my breakfast, and before I really realise it, it's time's getting on. So I finally get everything together, and I turn up, and it's like about an hour late or so for tennis. So the first stupid thing I've managed to do is like just not plan ahead really here. I mean, if I got changed first, if I had done a whole bunch of other bits and pieces, I could have got there, even with getting food, at a much better time.
There's
Sir.
Good to go.
So anyway, go around, do the tennis, decide to go into town. Just need to get a little bit of shopping done. So I get the shopping done, and I managed to pick up a few bits and pieces that I'm after. I managed to buy a new board game ticket ride for board game group that I've got going. We meet once a week. It's not too bad. It gives us a fair decent range of games at the moment. We've got Catan, Munchkin, Dungeon Quest, Zombie in My Pocket, but also it's got Ticket to Ride now, so it just gives us something else to do. Now, I've just bought the new game, and as I'm going on the way past my house, I've noticed that the £10 tennis racket, one of the shops opened up later, and I could have got basically the exact same racket for £1.75. So if I'd actually done things in the right order, rather than trying to just get everything else sorted, could have managed to pick up the hell of a lot cheaper. So I decided to do some more wandering around town, end up going down to the park, and go to sit on one of the benches there. Now I wasn't really paying attention because I was texting on my phone, and yeah, I kind of realised that when I was going to sit down on this park bench, it was when my arse started to go past where it should have hit the ground that I realised that things weren't exactly right with that bench. The slats were missing, and so I ended up just falling pretty much flat on my arse there.
Standing by. Ready.
Thankfully only one person saw, but still, it's probably one more person than I actually really hoped to see it.
That would be a waste of bullets, sir.
That would be a waste of bullets.
So that's another stupid thing that happened today, that day, and then so I go on,
I finished them all.
and I go try and pick up a few other things.
Good to go.
Can no longer engage the target.
Good to go.
Ready.
Finished them all, sir.
So I now go through, pick up a few bits and pieces for the video game night that we got going on that night. And the stuff that I bought, I managed to slap myself in the face a few times. So, yeah, I managed to slap myself in the face at least 2 different occasions with the shopping. And also managed to buy some milk for cereal, because I got into a conversation earlier that day about, oh yeah, I got some cereal, need to get some. And, yeah, completely and utterly forgot that I haven't even got a bowl yet, or any spoons, so the fact that I managed to buy myself some milk was completely and utterly pointless. It was just, Saturday was quite frankly a bit of a disaster of a day. I did learn a bit about bees, and didn't manage to make a complete fool of myself, but that's probably about the upshot of that day.
Eliminated.
Got a load of baddies here. Let's just get Malcolm out of the way and then get everybody else
Ready. A waste of bullets, sir.
shooting.
Ready.
And we'll focus on the Plectum as well.
Incoming fire.
Ready.
Finished them all. I finished them all.
Right. Well, carry on to that base. Yes, Saturday was a bit of a strange day, bit of a all over the place day, it turns out. But Sunday wasn't too bad. We were supposed to go try and watch a movie called Untouchable, but in the end I was the only person who actually bought a ticket in advance. Everybody else turned up on the day expecting, oh, we'll just go watch the movie then, pick up the tickets. Well, they sold out. So out of the 7 of us, it ends up eventually getting whittled down to just 4 of us, and we ended up going watching Dread in 3D. So I quite like that movie. I mean, I didn't go to see it for any kind of plot or anything like that. I went to see it as purely as an action movie. And from what I remember of the Dread comics, from 2000 AD, I thought it wasn't too bad. I mean, Anderson, I never really saw much of Anderson when I was reading it, so I don't kind of remember her part in the story, but from the little bits I remember from reading around the places, I don't think she was too badly written. I mean, people with a bit more knowledge would be able to tell you a lot better than me. No, it's just, if you go to see it without expecting much from it, it was certainly a very enjoyable movie. It had everything I wanted. Lots of action. Characterization, Judge Dredd seemed to kind of be like Judge Dredd, and I'm sure more knowledgeable people would be able to give you far better accurate, but yeah, I'm fairly tolerant on my movies. I don't ask too much from them. If I don't ask too much from them, I rarely get disappointed in them. I think it's probably one of the best ways to go see a movie. Just really don't expect much from it, and just then you can actually enjoy what you end up having. I mean, if you go watch a movie with expectations that it's going to be an awesome movie, you can just get so disappointed with what you actually end up seeing that even what is actually a very good movie ends up being just completely and utterly unenjoyable. I mean, we are looking to try and watch another movie at some point soon. Well, a couple of them actually. Definitely Looper. And also, I think we were looking at trying to watch the Resident Evil 4. Again, Resident Evil 4 I'm probably just going to watch purely for the sake of it's going to have action scenes and some fighting, and that's kind of the limit of my expectations for it.
Ready.
Engage target.
Ooh, that mole man seems to actually be vaguely dangerous.
Yes, sir.
So just give me a second. I'm just going to focus on this guy.
Yes, sir. Kill that bastard.
Yes, we'll end it there. Nobody end up going to hospital, which is a good thing. And then we'll spread out some of this. We'll give you a very good perception. Just kind of broaden up your range a bit. Now, can anybody get some training? You're gonna get. Oh, we can train you. And we can train you. So we can take Joe, and we'll take Crispin, and I think Joe. Joe, you can take the new armor. I don't think we're gonna. No, of course we don't pick up any new or interesting weapons. Still the same basic supply of weapons. Now there is this over here. Eliminate the opposition. Well, what have we got around here? We got quite a few military bases. If I change this to research, we could probably change that to. Oh, that was being changed over to engineering anyway. And then we got a couple of missions over here. So if we take some of these closer ones, oh, we need to keep one person behind. We'll drop Crispin for the moment because we need to rescue someone. Oh, that is going to be our next mission. If we go take on that, we'll actually have the opportunity to get the bio stuff. Jean-Luc's not going to actually learn anything from that, but it will get the skill. Yep. This is going to be our next mission. That's going to be highly critical, because then we can get the biomass. Might just go do these two missions side by side, just get them out of the way. We'll see. Depends if that was a downed UFO or not. If it's downed UFO, I'm going to ignore it. We've got a bit of a distance to travel. We're going to do this one by sticking as a group, but we won't be going too far. So yes, Looper is the other movie that we're going to look at seeing.
Heads up. There,
Whoa. Right. What we're going to do is everybody shoot at that. Malcolm, you are going to run.
I'm hit.
We're also going to stick on slow speed. Just going to watch that. Alright. Everybody here is going to run away.
I finished him off.
And he's going to carry on. So just, I know I was talking, but this is kind of a bit more important. Could end up getting our asses killed if I don't pay attention here.
Target vanished.
Yes, sir. I lost him.
Right. Now that we all seem to be in one piece,
Ready.
we're going to move up.
Heads up.
But yes, I'm kind of looking at
Heads up.
watching Looper. I think it could be quite an interesting little movie.
Bastard. I'm under attack.
Did anybody get paralysed? Oh, we got two people paralysed there. No, it's got Bruce Willis and that guy who was playing Robin in or Nightwing in Batman, which hopefully everybody's seen it by now, or else I just kind of said something. Yeah, he's been in a few other movies here and there. I quite like him as an actor, but yeah, it'll be interesting to see what that movie's like. It's
Heads up.
oh
Ready?
dear, another.
No possible line of fire, sir.
Ready.
Ready for further orders.
Right, everybody's
Good to go.
gonna run to here. Yeah, we're just kind of gonna ignore that creature. And we're just gonna get out of here. We don't
Ready.
really need to do that much. Yeah, so I'm kind of looking forward to doing that. Been doing some work on some game designs for myself. I've got an adventure game being planned at the moment. It's kind of a tentative look at children's imagination and where it can go from there, and building a point-and-click adventure game out of it. I keep getting ideas for it going to quite complex to a lot more simple. I think probably going to focus on just kind of having a single storyline, maybe two. But part of me really kind of wants to keep taking it further and further. So it's not really something I should drive straight into. Just keep it nice and simple for the time being. And then once it kind of... Ooh, got a new mission.